Hey everybody, how are you today? Before I get into my video, I just wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping. Miss Nikki from Happy Halls is hosting an All Things Temu Nails special, and that is this week. And she is encouraging everybody to get into our videos, see the links that we provide, and go, if you have not subscribed to the channels of the ladies that are participating in this event, to please go to their channels, take a look, and please subscribe. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's all things Temu Nails. I'm not real sure what everybody's going to do. I kind of have an idea what I'm going to do, but I just really want to encourage everybody to join. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, everybody just have a great time and come and join us. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with this video. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Shelly. I am a captivated gem, and today we are going to do the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. As you can plainly see, there's going to be something just a little different about this video. To all my new viewers, welcome. I'm very thankful to have you here. Please consider leaving a like. Please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. To all of my returning viewers, I thank you so much for being here. You guys have you have been patient with me. You have been kind to me. You have been at times very constructive with me, and I appreciate that, whether it's through a private message or whether it's in the comments. I appreciate everything that you have to say. It helps me grow. It teaches me. It inspires me. You guys inspire me on every level, and I cannot thank you enough for being here. If you are a person who celebrates Easter, I would like to wish you a very happy Easter. I hope that whatever you do with your day, that it is filled with love and joy. I am blessed to get to spend the day with my mother. She, in August, will be 86 years old. So anytime that I get with my mother is an absolute treasure. She is the woman I hope to be when I grow up. She is my best friend. She is my biggest advocate, and I absolutely adore her. And I also get to see my beautiful daughter. I get to see my ever wonderful, handsome son, his gorgeous and amazing girlfriend, and my grandson, Oscar. So once again, like at Christmas, 4 generations. What an absolute blessing. What an absolute blessing. I hope that each and every one of you, however you spend your day, however you do, I hope that your day is filled with joy. So now, let's get on with this palette. You know, I haven't played with the Blue Blood palette in a hot minute. And you'll see why, soon enough, why I'm playing with it. Let me get this card out of the way, and we'll take a look at it. I'm not going to show each and every color as I use them, because I have found that takes up too much time. And some of you have mentioned we don't need the actual play-by-play. So I'm taking your advice, and I'm just going to show you the whole palette and let you know I'm going to be using something out of it. Okay? And hopefully that'll work. And what a lot to unpack. And I'm so excited. And yes, I'm going to do drama, because you cannot be undramatic. Is that a word? With this palette. You have to bring it. I mean, no, you could do an actual perfect Easter look with this palette, really. I mean, Jeffree's nothing if not versatile. And when he comes out with his eyeliners, I will be purchasing those. I'm looking forward to everything he's coming out with. I see he's already got new merch out. I want one of those bathrobes so bad. I want one of those bathrobes so bad. But I already have like 3 bathrobes, so I can't justify it. And I got birthdays coming up. Yes, from the plugs in my eyes are still leaking. I'm calling my eye doctor Monday, and I'm going to say, look, man, either put smaller ones in or take a couple of them out, because I can't deal with this. So I'm using a silver. It's once again out of that set of pencils that I got off of Amazon that says 15 colors pencil. That's all it says. And I'm using, they don't have names, but I'm using this silver one. It's the closest I could come to something gray to put on my auburn brows. So that's what I'm using. And let me bring my magical magnifying mirror in that makes me feel so good about myself every time I see myself mega magnified. So good for one's self-esteem. Does anyone ever really want to see themselves that close? I mean, even if you are the most narcissistic person on earth, do you really want to get that close and personal? Let me know in the comments. All right. So it's shiny and it's silvery because it's not a brow liner, it's an eyeliner, but it's going to do the trick with what we're doing today. I should have borrowed the brow liner that I gave my mom that I got from Marlena Still's now defunct company. She doesn't make any of that stuff anymore. And I should have bought 6 of everything. I bought 2 of a lot of things because, gosh, I think I bought even more because they were selling out that quick. But I didn't think to buy more of that one. And I feel kind of sad about that, really, because it's hard. If you look in like the drugstores and stuff, it's hard to find gray brow liner. All right, so let me get my wheel of brushes here going. And I am going to hold 1 second, please. There's something at my door. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to go in with, let me see. Got to use my glasses, and it's not because I can't see them. It's because my eyes are so watery. Cullinan. Yeah, Cullinan. And it's shiny, and I think it's going to go right well with these shiny eyebrows. So what are y'all's plans for Easter? Oh gosh, yeah, that. Do you see that? Wow. Okay, yeah, that works. That's gonna just be perfect. I should have tapped. Anyway, yeah, what are your plans? Or do you celebrate Easter? I mean, you know, there's a lot of people out there that for them it's another day. I am not judgmental. I am forever. My ex-husband and I always hid Easter eggs for our kids, and they became master hunters. These kids, no sooner than we hid them, they were found. I mean, and we had to do this multiple times. They made us get downright creative. I mean, goodness, it's like they had radars. And at the time we had a basset hound, and he would find his own egg, and you'd see him and his little floppy lips, he'd be carrying an egg around, and it's like, buddy, all right, you got yours. Let's put a little dog treat in there instead of a piece of candy or money or whatever was in it, and you can have it. But anyway, I say all that to say this. If it's not going to rain tomorrow, I'm going to hide Easter eggs for my 25-year-old son and my 19-year-old daughter. I think it's good training for when my grandson gets old enough for him to start hunting Easter eggs. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't think you're ever too old to have just a little fun. It keeps you young at heart. And I told my mom, I am doing dinner. I'm cooking. I'm going to do all the things. So she promptly made her own. She made her own potato salad, and she got baked beans and got those put together. And all they have to do is go in the oven with the ham that I bought and I'm supposed to prepare. I bet you $1 to a donut tomorrow when I get over there at 11 o'clock, that ham will already be in the oven. And I told my mom, just like I did at Christmas, I want this to be an easy, relaxing day for you. I don't want you to have any stress. She said, oh, that sounds great. I'd love that. I will make the potato salad, but when you come over, maybe you can help me chop things up. Then we'll get everything made then. And by the time the kids get here, it'll be cold and everything will be okay. Out the window that went. Oh my gosh. She's a Leo. And she's good at it, and I love her. Oh, I love her so dearly. This is very bright, and I don't know that I want to put this over the whole eye. What the heck, I'm going for it. But we're just going to go lightly. Tap that all the way off. I thought about using the Lollipop Killer palette, but for Thursday's collab with Miss Nikki, we did the blood sugar palette, and I thought, oh, that would be too similar, with the color selection that I have. So I thought, I'm just going to go in a different direction, and I'm so glad that I did, because I love this palette, and I have hazel eyes. Sometimes they look very brown, sometimes they are green. And so I don't tend to go towards the blues, but every time I do wear blue, I'm happy with it. So I'm glad that this one called my name. Pardon me for this awkward moment of silence. I'm just trying to cover the lid. So I told my kids that if it's going to rain tomorrow, I'm not gonna hide those eggs. And my daughter has to work, and so she can't get off work in time to be there for when we have lunch and everything. I don't want her to. I told her yesterday. I said the last thing I want is for you to feel stressed. If you can't, your work is your work. Okay. We can do a little hunt. We can do any of that anytime. It's. After all, that's not the reason for the day anyway. So I was like, don't worry about it. But she actually wants to come over. She wants to see her brother. They used to be really close until, life got in the way. They each went in their own direction. I mean, they are 5 years apart. And so, and they are very different people from each other. Their personalities are very different, but they have always been like this. And for that, I have always been very thankful. Okay, so I think we've got the lid as covered as I'm willing to go with this shiny. I need to buff this out just a little. This is, gosh. Okay, well, tis what it is. And now, to add some drama, if you hear traffic in the background, it is a beautiful, well, it was a gorgeous day earlier, and then it got a little rainy. We just had a little rain cloud pass over, those little random scattered shower thingies. But I wanted to open the window up because there's ozone, that fresh after the rain smell in the air, and I love that. So all right, so that was calling in. Now I think I'm gonna go, they need to make windshield wipers for your eyeballs. New invention idea. Don't steal it. I'm going to go in with Deceased. Yep. Oh, wait. Yep, I'm going in with Deceased, and then I've got I got another idea up my sleeve. Oh, I love this palette so much. Here we go, folks. This is such a pretty, cool, icy blue. Oh man, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. And I'm tapping it on. There's no brushing that's gonna happen with this one. No, we're tapping. I mean, really? Gosh. Oh, I do need to blend that some though, so here we go. Just to kind of get the crease. I don't want it to be patchy, but I'm still going to tap it up here by the brow. Okay. Okay. And you know what? No fallout at all. None. Not a single bit. I think that speaks both to the quality of the shadow and the brush. And this is I don't think this is a Lorella brush. Which one? Might be a Lorella brush. No, this is a Monge brush. I got this in a ice cream beauty box. No, I'm wrong. Am I wrong? It was either in Ice Cream Beauty or it was in Fat Bit Fun. Isn't that a shame? I ought to know these things. She's such a professional. All right, well, that rounded that eye out. Okay. And I'm going to do one whole eye, and then I'm going to go off camera to do the other eye, just because I know that this thing's going to run forever if I don't. Okay, so I decided to split the difference. I'm just going to, I've finished this with this side, doing this one specific look on this eye, and then I guess I am just going to go ahead and finish it all on camera, and I will edit out everything that I possibly can to keep this video shorter. Because I don't, you guys, if you've watched any of my videos, you guys know I try to keep them about 35 minutes up to 40. It kind of just depends on what the content's about. All right, so now, let me get a different brush here. I'm going to come back to that brush though. I am going to go in with a matte, and this one is called Blue Monday. And it's a very purpley shade, but it's so pretty. And purpley. And yeah, let's definitely tap that one off just a little bit. Maybe even on, yeah, there we go. I'll just rub that onto my hand real good. This has got an icy effect to it. I said matte. It's more of a satin. But I'm just going to kind of bring it in here with Deceased to, I don't know, deepen it. Is that the right word? There's just, once again, this is one of those palettes that there is a lot to unpack in this palette. And I am just blending. And I'm going to bring it down on my lid a little. But I do have other plans for my lid, so I'm not going in too much. But I want to give it its own space. So that it gets seen as well. Gosh, that's pretty. Isn't it pretty? What do you all think? I love color. I can't say it enough. I absolutely love color. If you see me looking off camera, I've got a mirror behind the camera that also helps me with my mid-range vision that practically doesn't exist. Wow. Like I'm about ready to go underwater. It's like I've got the ocean. Alright, again, put some of this across just a little bit of my lid, but not too much. Oh, wow. Is that even? I feel like I'm getting a little bit, I think I got a little splotchy over here. I might need to revisit that. But I think otherwise we're even on that one. Let me go back into Deceased and see if I can't fix some of that. And it could be, I've got a little bit of scarring on my eyelid from chicken pox as a child. Oh my God. So, and then plus, you know, age. All the things. But no, I guess they're okay. I don't know. What do you guys think so far? Let me know in the comments. Leave me a thumbs up in the comments. A little emoji. Show me some emotion. Okay, and now I am going in with a matte. And this one is called Untouchable, and it's a peachy tone. And I think that it's going to look real nice with these guys. A little bit of fallout, nothing major. It's usually you can just pick it back up when you go back in. And that's what I'm putting here on this lid. Yeah, I'm just picking that powder back up. And it could be that my brush is a little coarse and decided to dig up more of the palette or the powder in the palette than what it would have warranted. You know, it's not always the palette. It can also be the brush. Oh, and the sun is coming out and it is glaring on everything. Oh. The roads that are wet are now shiny. Oh gosh. Let's see if this will help. Toy. Maybe. We'll find out. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty. I like it. I think it was a very good choice. And again, this is called Untouchable. And it's pretty, y'all. It's really pretty. It looks like I've got the worst fine lines under my eyes, but I promise you, it's from them watering so daggone much. It's pilling up my concealer. Oh, I like it. So I'm gonna put it on for 10 minutes. All right. Leaving it alone, walking away. All right. And then, gosh, this is so like, oh, how do I top that? I guess I'm going to go in with Crystal. What does that say? Crystal Flesh. And that's kind of a peachy kind of color. So I think that'll go. And I've used this one before. Oh, yeah, this one is, you almost just need to use your finger with this one. I forgot about that. But I'm going in up through here with this. Yeah, she's very picky about how you apply her. But the payoff is everything. God, that's gorgeous. Oh, man. I could do a whole eye with just this one. I really believe it. Just a whole eye with some real dramatic, like, colored, big, oversized colored lashes. And really smoked out black eyeshadow or even bronze. Ooh, bronze eyeshadow. I'm sorry, liner. And I mean, just smoke it completely out. Heck yeah, man. I could dig on that all day long. I might do that. I have the palette. Why can't I do that? Who said I couldn't? I think I will. Okay. Oops. Yeah, you definitely could go in with just your finger on that one. Okay. Now I feel like I still need to put something in a crease, just right through here to kind of finish this out. And I think I'm going to go in with one. Decisions. Come up, Shelly. Time's a ticking. I'm gonna go in with ice tray. And that's another picky one. So. Oh, yep. Okay. I like that one. I wanted something just to kind of pull things together. And I think I like this one real well. And it's called Ice Tray. Hello, people going by in cars. I'm just up here in my room playing with makeup. Okay, what do we think so far? Bearing in mind I don't have liner or anything on, but what do you think about the color choices that I used thus far? Do you like them? Is there something you would change? Again, this is the palette that I drew from. Lots to choose from. Lots to choose from. And get your hands on one of these bad boys. Get your hands on one of these bad boys because you won't regret it. Now, I am going to go offline, finish everything up. I'm going to do my liner, going to do my eyes, going to do my lips, and everything else. So sit tight, grab a what does Rich Luck say? Grab a snack and come on back. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, guys, here we are. The finished look. What do we think? Now, I will give you a disclaimer. This wig is a Temu wig. I combed it into place, and that's all I did with it. I didn't spray anything in it, didn't trim anything, and honestly, it's in a shape of a haircut that I normally wouldn't wear, but I thought it was so daggone cute. I thought I'd make a whole look out of it. So what do you think? Guys, never be ashamed. That's the wrong word. Never be afraid to do something bold and different with yourself. You are you. You have every right to everything under the sun. Enjoy color. Enjoy changing your look around. Be bold. Be different. Be you. Be your authentic you. Always. I just did this because I just wanted to have some fun. And I thought, well, a Jeffree Star palette certainly offers fun. And yeah. And a lot of color on your teeth. 1 second. I wonder if there's a coating that exists that could keep your teeth from getting lipstick on them. Maybe I should invent that. I don't know. Anyway, this is the look, guys. What do you think? Whatever you guys end up doing this weekend, however you spend your Easter, once again, I hope that you have the happiest day possible. Stay healthy, stay wonderful, love one another. Tell somebody that you haven't told in a while, I love you. And I love all of you. And thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you. Oh, don't forget, Temu Nail Collab on the 23rd. Be there. You guys have a blessed, wonderful day. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.